What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Monday Night Raw review. I know I'm late on this, but after Extreme Rules last night, well, the night before it, pretty much was a very shit pay-per-view except for two parts of it. And as we came from Baltimore tonight, Seth Rollins came out to a humongous pop, pretty much wearing a black suit, coming to the ring as everybody chanting, "Welcome back, welcome back." And he pretty much said, if in case you've been living under a rock, I'm back. And he's waited 7 months to take back the title he never lost. And he showed on the screen of him pedigreeing Roman Reigns as the crowd was chanting, "Thank you, Rollins. Thank you, Rollins." And they all went for yes chants for Rollins then. Because that's interesting. When I destroyed the Shield, you guys booed me. And, you know, when I won the title, you called me the weakest champion all time. And you were begging for him to lose the title. Even though no one could ever take the belt from him. And you accused him of hiding behind the authority and discrediting him. And the hard work that went into the whole title reign. Even when I buckled my knee pretty much, I carried the weight of this company for too freaking damn long. And pretty much Rollins went on to say, you know, he didn't open a single letter you fans sent me. And he put them all in a garbage can and set them on fire, and I don't need any of you. There's only one room for this Rollins bandwagon, and that's me. And it doesn't matter if you cheer or boo him, I'm taking back my title I never lost. Roman Reigns came out, which pretty much was booed out the building. Rollins took off his jacket, but he got out the ring then. Shane McMahon came out as fans chanted, "You still got it." And that Money in the Bank is coming up. So you two will face each other at Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns versus the WWE title, which was a great promo by Rollins. So I don't know why they're doing backwards ass booking here for, okay, let's make Seth the heel and Roman Reigns the face for some odd reason again. You idiots in the back still can't get it right, but hey, we gotta push Roman Reigns though. We gotta make him look strong. Shit, how strong you gotta make him look? And now Rollins has to be the heel? He was damn near the biggest face out there tonight. But as Money in the Bank qualifying matches began, Sami Zayn went against Sheamus. Zayn won. Cruz was talking in the back about his match with Chris Jericho tonight until Sheamus attacked him. So I guess Sheamus will be doing something now. The New Day came out. Talked about we were celebrating 1,002 episodes of Raw. They brought out a cake. And, I don't know, they all backed up from the cake, and then they thought Big E was going to throw it. But the Social Outcasts came out and attacked the New Day. New Day pretty much squashed them, and just threw the cake, well, they put Slater's face into the cake, and then just smeared it all over his face, so I didn't understand that whole segment. Well, this is what the show's going to start dragging, really. Miz went against Cesaro for a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Cesaro won. It was an alright match. The crowd didn't get into it that much, but it was alright. Jericho came out there with bandages. Seth Rollins was in the back. They was going to hug Stephanie, but this is now a business relationship. So welcome back. Couldn't hug her or anything. Nobody does really care about her story, I think. We know she's not a face, and it's kind of flat, really. Jericho went against Cruz for some reason. I don't even know why Cruz is still here at this point. You know, I don't know what they brought Apollo Cruz up for, and I like the guy, but he has no direction. It's like Neville. They sent him out here to just do some flips and hope for the best that he gets over. And that move he messed up with Jericho doing the lion salt, and Cruz did a kip up, but he hit him badly, and it just didn't look good. So I don't understand. But Jericho still won, and they even talk about Sheamus. Sheamus didn't even come out to interfere. To even screw him out of the match. And like when Cruz came out there, Cruz acted like he never hit him earlier that night. He just walked out there, just did a match, and lost to Jericho. I don't understand the direction. Baron Corbin, my God, he sucks on the promo mic, cannot deliver well. And Ziggler talk about stealing the show. They're not. I don't know. I just don't like Baron Corbin on the mic, anyways. Big Cass came out, which Enzo Amore came back, is back in the build. I wish he would have got a bigger reaction. But, you know, he's he's a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And he has his partner with him that's 7 feet tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room. They were back again. And I guess they talked about the Dudleys as Cass went against Bully Ray, Bubba, and beat them. So it was like kind of whatever, really. Hit with the Empire Elbow, was over. Charlotte, Ric Flair, and Dana Brooke came to the ring as Flair put over his daughter more, praised Charlotte about Uncle Arn and other stuff. But Charlotte talked about, what about those holidays you missed when I had to watch my father on television? This has gone on for over 30 years. And I finally got the courage to say, like, get out of my ring. I know you're going to cry. These people, you look at him as immortal. You're just Charlotte's dad to her. Not Ric Flair's daughter. And, you know, this segment really could have been good if the fans didn't start chanting, we want Sasha and what chants. And in a way, it was kind of true. Maybe what she was saying, you could see both. Well, Ric Flair always cries, so I don't know what the point they have to make Flair look sympathetic all the time. Even though he helped their cheat to win the title all the time and everything. So, and they look like they kind of went for it last week, but they just rushed the booking and just got Flair out of there anyways. And it's not like she's doing it by herself. She's got Dana Brooke now, so it's not like she's going to win the match by herself. Like, I don't need my dad. You got another partner there to help you now. So, it's like the crowd didn't care, and people know it probably was a real emotion from both of them, really, because that shit probably really did happen anyways. But it's kind of like the crowd just started chanting what chants, and maybe she got bothered by him, and we want Sasha, and I don't think the segment could have been good, but I don't think people didn't care. But they just got to make Flair. I thought they would have Flair at least for once have pissed off. Say, you want to do this by yourself? You can do it by yourself. I am the nature boy, God, whatever. Woo! And then he leaves. But we got to make him look sympathetic, and pretty much he left the building, and Flair just left, and Anderson asked if he was okay, and Flair just walked away and just said exit right there. Ambrose went against Ziggler. Ambrose won. Wasn't really much of a surprise. AJ Styles came out to almost to barely any reaction, as you know, I've been here working against Reigns for the past 6 weeks now, and he's every good a bit as he says, but he ain't phenomenal. And I could have been the champion if it wasn't for the club, Gallows and Anderson, to do it. And he has an opportunity to beat Kevin Owens tonight for the Money in the Bank. As Gallows and Anderson weren't having what he said about them, and I don't think the crowd was on anybody's sides and everything. Well, why don't we just break up then? Huh? We'll go on without each other and stuff. Like, I don't need your help. Like, we would have helped you win. And if Extreme Rules, he could have won. The title wasn't for him. So, and then AJ said, "Get out of my ring," and tried to put up the Too Sweet sign, but it didn't work. But I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to where this went, to why they broke up with these weird responses. The crowd didn't care. It just felt either scripted or forced, and I don't know. This whole club thing has been bad in the beginning with now. It ain't the one in Japan. Just know that. It ain't the Bullet Club as everyone knows and loves as I'm wearing this shirt. But this club thing, I guess they've broken up. Or what, it's going to be AJ versus them now. And I just think it didn't go. Alright, so we helped you in Japan. How dare you talk to us like this? And who's the face and who's the heel? I guess both were faces really, with the crowd didn't care in Baltimore. AJ went against Headlock Master Kevin Owens. I like saying that. Which Owens pretty much won clean and beat AJ Styles. And, you know, people say, you know, it's been a tough 24 hours for Styles. It's been a tough 24 hours for both Raw and this pay-per-view and everything. But, I guess I'll speak on this now, maybe. Or I could save it for another video. But the brand split, which I may get on another video. Raw and SmackDown coming back as separate shows with separate rosters. SmackDown will now be moving to Tuesdays in July. and Raw will still be on Monday, but SmackDown will be live. I am a little bit worried about TNA right now because they're actually getting good ratings on Tuesday, so they may have to move their day. And you know, I find it funny when they said with that press release for SmackDown, we have a unique writing team and script or whatever and characters. Yeah, say that to the other people that have either been fired or left the company. Ask Cody Rhodes that about the unrecognizable, broken system creative has in the back. So I don't know. You can't trust creative on their bullshit or whatever the statement they put out. And, you know, with Raw and SmackDown coming back, some people wonder, will there be Raw and SmackDown pay-per-views again? Will all of the roster be on the main 4 shows? What does this hold for NXT if anyone is drafted? Will there be 2 world titles, or 2 tag team titles, or 2 women's titles? Or would all those titles just be on the same show, whoever's holding them right now? Because Roman Reigns will probably be on both Raw and SmackDown. So is Charlotte, and so is the New Day. As for the IC title in the US, in my opinion, I think the IC title may go to Raw, and they'll put the US on SmackDown, because as soon as Cena comes back, he's taking that US title away from Rusev, by the way, and everything. So, with the draft, I am interested to see what happens, if they can pull something out of this. But I don't know. The draft, it had its problems in the past. And some people say this can make or break you and the roster you have right there. I may save it for a different video to who I think will go to what show and everything, since everyone is just on the same show. And I'm sure Shane will have Raw and Steph will have SmackDown. But I don't know. Will it make it be any better? Creative is not really in good eyes of anybody today. They fucking suck ass. This is Paul Heyman writing SmackDown. And SmackDown be great again and stuff. And maybe years before, in that time, even after that a little. But as for the you know, brand split, we'll see what happens. But I'm not really that enthusiastic on it. Maybe just to see who goes where. And since we're going to make SmackDown live now on Tuesdays, we'll see how this goes. It's always been taped and everything. But we'll see. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.